Hey, this is Steve Good in the Coin Chat with Mike Grzybkowski from CoinPaprika.
Hello, everyone.
And we're here in the Malta Blockchain Summit. It's great to have you here. I have to say, one of the most interesting things for me is you probably have the smallest stand in the show and the biggest voice. Now, I don't know if it's because you're like, 2.5 meters tall and you're like the mighty gentle giant.
Thank you for that.
But there's something you guys are doing and there's a magic in the air. So that's why I wanted to have you guys on the show and just have a chat. Just because I wanted people to hear more about what CoinPaprika is about. I did my research. I know you guys are from Poland, from Poznan. I think I said that correctly, from Poznan.
Yes.
And to be honest, I don't know a lot more, and I want to give you a chance to tell people what's going on and what CoinPaprika is all about, because I know there's a lot going on.
It's a pleasure for me to a bit introduce CoinPaprika. CoinPaprika is a kind of spin-off which started less than 1 year ago in a company, cybersecurity company, Grey Wizard, that we invested with my friends.
Okay.
And there's a very strong team of extremely talented engineers specializing in harvesting content from the web, from many sources. So we decided a year ago that how about we check if the coin market cap is telling the truth.
Okay.
And we quickly...
Right, so let's just talk about that for a second. So coin market cap, we look at it and it shows us volume.
Yeah.
It shows us which exchange has the most trading going on for a particular coin, for example.
Yeah.
Gives us data about the coins.
Yeah, it's a main web page
Right.
and during the crypto...
And just so to put some context, so what I think a lot of people talk about when we look at coin market cap is the data real or is it fake? And we don't know.
We don't know.
Right. And so that's what CoinPaprika comes in, right?
So we started with connecting markets and exchanging by ourselves, aggregating the data, filtering the clutter, and also comparing that with all the data that's available in the social media, like Twitter feeds and this kind of stuff. And the engineers at CoinPaprika are extremely good in working with those unstructured data,
right?
And we decided that we'll build a website which is called CoinPaprika to show how it works,
right,
to show the truth. And now we've got we see more than 25,000 market. Market is like a Ethereum, Bitcoin pair on exchange.
Right.
We can see more than 300 exchanges, and we've got an open API.
Wow.
More than 5 million requests a day are pulling the data from our source to the main financial institutions in the world now.
Wow.
So our strength is the data, independent data, and the credibility. Moreover, combining the data from the social media and other sources in the web, we can provide a real deep dive into the project. So you can see who is behind that, who's also in the other projects, how it's progressing, how many comments on GitHubs. Basically everything we really need to know before doing, let's say, a crypto investments or just seeing who is doing what.
So for people who are worried about things like, there's a lot of wash trading and fake volume and that kind of thing, you're able to break down the data and see what's real and what's fake?
That's an excellent question. We just started a transparency section on CoinPaprika. We compare the order books from the exchanges with the volumes, with the prices.
Right.
More than 34% of exchanges are already connected to that. We believe that very soon we'll be able to pinpoint wash trading with more than 90% of accuracy.
That's
so
incredible.
This is happening on...
This is about really like us being able to have the real authenticity around what's really going on.
Yes.
And being able to say which exchanges have real volume, which ones don't have real volume.
And this is important because even the exchanges are using our data for API to compare the moves on the market to see the differences between exchanges.
Sure.
So I believe we are an important part of the community. We provide a real value in terms of the quality of the data.
Now, how did you guys get your funding to get started? Did you do any kind of ICO?
No. As I told you, we started as a side project within a cybersecurity company.
Right.
So we've got quite strong investors. We already invested quite a lot of money from our own sources to build that. Yep. And CoinPaprika.com as itself is only the first pillar of the project that we are building.
Okay.
So I can say that CoinPaprika now is covering like 85% of the features that we are thinking about putting there. So there are a small amount of things that we'll also install, and we will also very closely work with the community. So you can see on the Reddit
so cool.
that we apply new features. And thanks.
CoinMarketCap's been put on notice, and CoinGecko's been put on notice.
Yeah, they're aware what we are doing.
Yeah.
So
where'd you get the name CoinPaprika?
It's very
'Cause
generic.
you're spicy.
It's spicy, and you can
Picante.
and you can use the coin and the paprika icons in iOS, so you can send.
Cool.
Yeah,
so you don't have any coins or anything like that. You're just a privately funded company.
Yeah.
It's just out there to create legitimacy and authenticity in the cryptocurrency community.
Yes. So this is the first step, the first pillar. The second pillar that we are doing a financing round now for $4.7 million is Coins app. This is the app that actually will be released in Q3 this year, but I have it in my phone. So this is like an app for a casual investor. You get into the app, you can see what's happening on the market right now.
Right.
Three most important information for today: top gainers, top losers. Awesome. The second section is the research and discovery experience. So if something is going up, you can see the similar coins, similar developers, and try to predict what could be next.
Yep.
Then there's a multi-wallet for at least 300 crypto assets, probably 1,000. And it's very, very efficient, so it should be available and should reduce the friction for everyone new in the crypto space to get into that. You can visit coins.coinpaprika.com to see how we are doing now.
Cool. Yeah.
And the third pillar, which will be available a bit later, it's a non-custodial crypto exchange. So what does it mean? That means that
a non-custodial crypto exchange.
Yes, so more a coin swap. So at certain point, you'll be able to have in one app all independent data and sources about the crypto markets, and not only crypto, also tokenized assets in the future, maybe tokenized stocks. Then your wallets and all discovery thing, and then like in an app store for cryptocurrency, you can just sell and buy things.
You're going to need to start getting regulated as well to start adding all these features.
Yes. But this is like
future path.
Yeah, future path.
Right.
We can also find a partner who will work with us.
Yeah.
So what we discovered with the team that, sorry to say that, but no one is doing a products for crypto community.
No.
There are a lot of guys who invested early.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who are on the exchange and doing business, trading, and also exchanges are doing great business.
For sure.
But the friction in getting into the market in crypto is so hard that we are kind of responsible. So we'd like to provide an easy way to do it and have it integrated in all activities in one app with reliable data.
So how do you, this is an interesting, I've got two questions for you. First one is, how do you monetize something like this? Because pulling in data has certainly got a lot of effort involved. But how do you convert that into something that's making money?
Okay, so
as a business, right?
First of all,
I know we invest, we build.
First of all, for us, the growth is the most important thing.
Right.
We
get the users.
We would never sacrifice growth for conversion. So the first moment when we'll start monetizing is the app, the Coins app, which should be ready in a Q3 this year. There will be a subscription model for more advanced access to the things that are there. Yep. So this is the first thing. We will also have the access to, then we'll have the income from maybe the coin swaps, but it's very important to see that we'll have all the three pillars: the data, the app, and the exchange. So it will be our decision.
Yeah, when you do it.
And which pillar.
And how many users have you got hitting the site per day, did you say?
We are growing quite fast. There are weeks that we are growing 7% a week, but now we are approaching the 2 million users after less than 1 year.
That's incredible.
Including the crypto winter and 3,000.
Well, we're in a crypto spring now, so we're on the way toward hitting a nice warm patch. So
it's a kind of a relieving feeling that things are.
Yeah, we're back in spring, and we like spring. It's
yeah,
all good, right?
everyone likes spring. Yeah.
There's definitely spring in the air here in Malta, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So last question for you is it's been a big theme. I think we've heard a lot about it here, which is about how do we get adoption in crypto? So we get beyond the 0.7% or 1% of the world population, and we get to 10%, 20% of world population. What is it that CoinPaprika is going to bring that allows us to go from, hey, we're giving you crypto data, to, hey, let's get people in, let's get them hooked?
So this is one of
You're
the
smiling when I ask that question.
This is so exciting because this is one of the most important questions I have deep in my mind, because for some people and potential investors, CoinPaprika could be a new Reuters or Bloomberg of cryptocurrencies. Why not? For the others, it could be a bank for millennials. For the others, it could be a tool to unbank those 3 billion people who
don't have any banking. Absolutely. The unbanked is a great one.
So I've got a goosebumps when I think about that, because I'm fully aware that
You're giving me goosebumps now. Stop it.
I'm fully aware that.
That's so cool.
I'm fully aware that we are heading towards something big, and thanks to the support and the recognition for the community, we'll deliver. But we are not sure what kind of impact it will have.
It all takes time, and that's the whole thing, is we got to build it slowly and engage users, engage communities, but always keeping in mind that we've got a bright future in front of us in terms of where we're going.
Yes.
So that's really cool.
So I'm excited.
Oh, I'm excited now. This is great. I'm going to check it out myself.
Yeah.
So look, everyone, thank you for
Thank you very much.
taking the time to talk with Mike
Grzybkowski.
I can't even pronounce it, but I can barely spell it. But Mike Grzybkowski from CoinPaprika. This is Steve Good from the Coin Chat. Thank you all for watching, listening, and subscribing. To the moon. Until next time.
Thank you.